Alright, welcome back, you sexy mofo. Franco here. Hopefully you're doing good, feeling good, smelling good, and you're excited for today's video because I'm excited for today's video because today we're going to be doing the unboxing and first impressions of a fragrance that's been on my wish list for years now, okay? And so, last week we did the unboxing and first impressions of Xerjoff Naxos, which I have back there. This time around, we're going to be unboxing and doing the first impressions to Xerjoff's Tony Iommi Monkey Special. Okay, and so I know they released the newer Deified, but it's the Monkey Special that really has gotten my attention. Why? Because it combines, from what it seems like, it is combining three of my most favorite genres within fragrance. That being what I would consider to be the dark, masculine, sexy, seductive, bad boy genre. Fragrances such as Lane Exclusive, Carlisle, Jazz Club, Sauvage Elixir. And then gourmand, the gourmand genre, fragrances such as L'Amour Elixir, such as Absolute Aphrodisiac. And then the tropical genre, fragrances such as Virgin Island Water, Le Beau, and all that good stuff, right? And so, I think just looking at the note breakdown, which we're going to get into a little bit, I think that this fragrance is going to crack my top 5. And so I am very, very excited. Everybody seems to love this fragrance. And so I'm optimistic it's going to be in my top 5, right? And so here we have the fragrance. All right, and so let's just get straight into it. The last video I did was super long. I'm not trying to make this one as long. Alright, so here we have the box. So when it comes to Xerjoff, these people that do like 3 boxes, you get the cardboard box, you get this box, and then you get the Xerjoff box within the box. So hold on. Alrighty. What the hell? Okay. Just slides out. Got the cellophane wrap. And I'm doing this just basically that way you get an idea as to what you can expect when you buy this. Alright. That's basically what it's going to look like. Actually, let me show you that again. Alright. So, and here we go. Actually, Jesus. Alrighty. Alright, so there we go. I think the last one for Naxos was a purple box, if I'm not mistaken, and this one's all black. Of course, this is a tribute to Tony Iommi, the guitarist from Black Sabbath. So of course they went like heavy metal, going with the black, alright? And so, looks very, very nice, very rock and roll, very hard, what is it, hard metal? Forgot, heavy metal. Alright, so here we go. Voila. And the thing that I like about this is that it comes with the guitar pick, which I believe comes in here. Does it come in here? I guess not. Actually, yeah, there it is. Guitar pick. Now this is cool because when I was a young kid, I actually used to play the guitar. And so, look at that. That is gorgeous. Hopefully it shows on camera well. And of course the X on the back. Alright, and so let's open it up. Here we go. After years of wanting this fragrance. And this is 100 ml, by the way. Damn. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, these bottles look way better in person. Way, way better. It's been years in the waiting, but it's been worth the wait. So let me show you. Basically that. Very, very nice. All right, and so let's get into the note breakdown. So, if I remember correctly, in the opening we're gonna get rum, passion fruit, bergamot, and geranium. In the mid, we're gonna get Singapore patchouli, cinnamon, leather, and Bulgarian rose. And in the base, we're gonna get caramel, vanilla, tonka bean, labdanum, sandalwood, ambergris, and musk. I know I nailed that, okay? So, here we go. I have no idea what to expect. That note breakdown is wild. I have no idea what to expect. I'm just hoping at the beginning smells like a pina colada tropical concoction type of thing with the rum and passion fruit. All right, so without further ado, here we go. I am so nervous. Everybody says that this is super strong, that you only need 2 sprays. Oh, let's go with 3. Fuck it. Let the alcohol die down. I don't want to get it cut sneak peek. All right, here we go. Oh, yes, yes. Like, if you ever smell something like a Carlisle or like a Hobdon, like those Middle Eastern Parfum de Marlies, that is the first thing I'm getting. Hobdon does have caramel in it. I don't remember if it has vanilla, but it does have caramel. I don't know, that may be the only common note that it has, but I don't know if that's what's causing the smell. I don't really get much of the passion fruit. Like, I kind of get it, but it's in the back. I am getting the woodsiness, or the booziness. I am getting the patchouli. It's gotta be the caramel. I know caramel's in the base, but I'm getting something. I'm getting like a very Middle Eastern smell. And yeah, gourmandy, like a Middle Eastern type of dessert. Okay, so is this on the dark side? This is definitely a, like, it is, you could say it is a bad boy fragrance, but like, if you have tried something like a Carla or like a Hobdon, it's gonna be that right amount of depth. It's gonna be that dark. I wouldn't say it's any deeper or darker than a Carlisle. I would say it's right about the same. But what I will say is that this does smell a lot smoother. Okay, Carlisle, it's very heavy on the spices, and so it's very like, has like a rough, rugged texture to it, especially in the opening. This one's a lot smoother. Okay. Damn, I thought I was kind of expecting this to be more fruity, to be honest. But again, when it comes to first impressions, like, it's, for me especially, I struggle to pick up on everything. I don't know, maybe it's the pressure of the camera where I just want to like try to figure everything out. But it's always like the next time I wear, the next 2-3 wearings, where I really pick up on everything. But right now, what I can say is this is definitely, it's definitely a sexy fragrance. Okay, this is like, yeah. I saw this one guy describe it as like sex, luxury, elegance. It definitely does convey those qualities. Like, when you think of, again, when you think of something like a Carlisle, I don't know why, but I'm always going back to that fragrance. It does have this sexy factor, this bad boy factor, but also like this, like, you're rich, luxurious, elegant. It definitely has the upscale bad boy factor to it, like upscale sexy bad boy. Like, if you just want to smell like a millionaire bad boy, this is definitely giving those vibes. Okay, now it's changing up now. Like, now it's like it's getting lighter and a little fresher, oddly enough. So it still maintains the depth, but it seems like it's not as bold, not as intense. It's kind of like a little more airy, aromatic, a little lighter. I'm not exactly sure what's causing that. Could be the florals, I don't know. Yeah, but this is sexy. This is definitely grown man vibes. I would say that just by smelling this, you would need to be at least 25 years in order to rock this. I think that for like a 21-year-old, unless you just really convey yourself like a grown man, but for the most part, I would say 25 years at least in order to rock this. This would definitely be the type of scent that you want to wear with dark clothes. Maybe if you're all blacked out from head to toe. I could definitely see you rocking this with a jacket. This is definitely going to fit fall and winter the best, but if you absolutely wanted to make this work spring nights and summer nights, as long as it's not super hot, but it is a little, more chilled, not too hot type of a night, I do think you can make this work year round. And to be honest, when you like a fragrance so much, forget the whole season bullshit. Us fragrance reviewers, for the most part, it's just our jobs to describe fragrances when it comes to scent or seasons, just to kind of give you an idea as to where it kind of lies. But if you like a fragrance enough, then definitely rock it year round, okay? Like, I absolutely would not wear this during the daytime. This is definitely more of a nighttime going out type of a vibe. Now, I do want to say something. I don't want to say any names, but I did see a guy saying that this kind of reminds him of Angel Share, Side Effect, Spice Bomb Extreme, and a few other fragrances all mixed together. I am not getting that, at least not in the opening. I'm getting like Carlisle, Hobdon type of vibes. I am not getting Angel Share, Side Effect, or Spice Bomb Extreme. Yeah, this is a very complex fragrance. This is like so many like layers on top of layers on top of layers. I am not a fragrance expert, so I cannot exactly say, like, I'm not good at depicting notes and just like describing them all like that. I'm not that fragrance expert. I wish I was, but all I can say is that it reminds me of like Carlisle, Hobdon, and that type of genre. Just a lot smoother. Okay. Maybe a tad bit higher in quality, to be honest. Okay, and so, yeah, smelling sexy. Again, for guys 25 years old, this is gonna be a going out scent. This is gonna be great for a date night. This is gonna be good for maybe like, let's say, the bars. You could probably wear this at a club. It is very strong. It is very potent. So if you wanted to, you could wear this at a club. But I would say something a little more low key. Maybe not like when you're just hardcore fist pumping and grinding and whatnot. Probably a little more like chill, laid back type of club. But definitely you're gonna want to be dressed up for this, because this is like a rich, expensive, luxurious type of smell. I knew it was gonna be good, but I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Okay, so this is not a casual like white t-shirt and jeans type of fragrance. It is not. If you wear this with a white t-shirt, it's going to seem so off. Okay, you want to have your nice black leather jacket, like a $200, $300 leather jacket, your nice Chelsea boots, $200 jeans, just like expensive. Like, it's not formal, okay? I'm not saying like wear a suit with this, but I'm just saying like whatever clothes you wear to the club, let it be expensive, okay? Even if it's going to be like a dress-up shirt, like unbuttoned up top, let it be like an expensive $100 shirt, and ideally dark clothes. Okay, this is what I see. People say it smells gothic. I wouldn't say it smells like super gothic, but it does have this interesting, like, I could kind of see how people say that it doesn't really smell like a rock star fragrance. It kind of smells more like a gourmand, but other people do say it smells like a rock star. It kind of does lie between it being a rock star and it having this nice, comforting, cozy type of gourmandy feel, okay? It's not gonna be something super rough and rugged. It is gonna be smooth, but still have that sinister Carlisle Hobdon type of vibe. Okay, again, if you ever smell those fragrances, just think of that, okay? So that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna come back in 20 minutes, just to see how this develops and give you my final thoughts, all right? And so I'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, and so I'm back, and so now it's been close to about 30 minutes since I first sprayed on Tony Iommi Monkey Special, and so here are my thoughts, okay? And so when I first sprayed the fragrance, the two fragrances that came to mind, like I said, had been Parfums of Marley Carlisle and Parfums of Marley Hobdon. The fragrance has still remained pretty close to the same. It hasn't really changed a whole lot, and so I still do believe that it smells mostly like Hobdon. Okay, and so if you have put your nose on Hobdon, this you can kind of get an idea as to what Monkey Special is gonna smell like. Okay, it's gonna have that Middle Eastern bad boy, rich, luxurious kind of a vibe. Okay, and so I saw Melissa Nasanal talk about Hobdon. She said how this to her smells like dark royalty, like an evil prince from Dubai. I get the same vibe out of Tony Iommi. What I will say though, I'll say that it smells more like Hobdon than it does more like Carlo. Okay, a reason why I believe that is because they both share the note of caramel. Okay, along with rose. Okay, and so but I think it's gonna be more of the caramel that's causing that vibe. And so I would say that Tony Iommi smells like a much better version of Hobdon. Okay, and so when it came to the 8 Parfum de Marley's that I own, I always felt like Hobdon was my least favorite. Why? I don't know why. It just seemed just so very like different, something that's not super wearable. And the projection was only like, I mean, or the performance only really lasted like 6 hours. And so I wasn't too much of a fan, but this to me smells like a more upscale version, more luxurious, more refined, smoother, just overall a better, more interesting scent than Hobdon. Okay, so Parfums de Marley, they have their exclusives, like the Lane exclusive, Pegasus exclusive. If they had like a Hobdon exclusive or even a Carlisle exclusive, I can kind of see that. Okay, and so, and I want to go back to what the one guy from YouTube who said that this to him smelled like Side Effect, Angel Share, and Spice Bomb. I do not get Angel Share nor Spice Bomb vibes, but I do get a little bit of the Side Effect vibe, mostly because of the rum. And so if they had like a boozy Hobdon, I can kind of see that, okay, like with the rum and the caramel. And so maybe if you combine Side Effect with Hobdon and you added some touches of Carlisle, I can kind of see that, okay. And so again, rum from the Side Effect, and then the caramel along with the rose from Hobdon, and then the patchouli and the vanilla from Carlisle. I think that's the reason why I'm picking up those vibes, okay. But I do not get anything from an Angel Share type of vibe, okay. And so that's that. Now I want to touch on projection. This thing is a freaking beast, okay? As you saw, I only sprayed 3 times, 3 sprays. Bro, I'm telling you, this thing freaking fills up a room, okay? Like, this thing can fill up a stadium. It is that loud, okay? Usually you have to spray on 10 times, 11 times, 12 times in order to have like a noticeable type of bubble to you. This thing, I think probably even 2 sprays or maybe even 1 spray is gonna be enough. Okay, this thing is just loud. So this is 100% a niche fragrance. This has nothing to do with the typical designer fragrance you're gonna find at your local Macy's. No, this is like, this thing is booming. Okay, and so I know for a fact this is gonna last somewhere around 12 hours. Okay, so this thing really nice. Okay, and so yeah, just kind of some other thoughts. When it comes to the Hobdon, I always describe that fragrance as how like this sinister smell, and it smells like a dark room where like BDSM is going on. I get that vibe too. It smells like a dark room, like where everything is pitch black, all the doors are shut, and just BDSM, like sex is going on. That is the vibe that I am getting, okay? And so this will make for a very sexy and intimate date night scent. Again, more like a bar and lounge type of scent. Again, I wouldn't say so. It's not really turn up. So I wouldn't wear this to the club where it's like your fist pumping. This is not gonna be like a 1 million like fist pump upbeat type of vibe. This is gonna be more grown man. Your grounded masculinity, toned down but sexy, alluring, very mysterious type of smell. I would also describe Hobdon to be very mysterious. This is a very mysterious. Like again, Middle Eastern bad boy. Think of a Dubai bad boy, rich, luxurious, like a guy who has like $100 million from Dubai, an evil prince, luxurious, all blacked out. I know they wear white, but just imagine an all blacked out outfit. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, so very sexy, mysterious, alluring. And so I also want to say that it also has this inviting quality to it, because I always wonder, because people always say it's a bad boy scent, but also because of the gourmand, like how would that work, bad boy and gourmand, what does that kind of come across? And so what the gourmand qualities does, the vanilla, the cinnamon and the vanilla cinnamon caramel, what it does, I've noticed that it just adds, it helps to add life and color to the fragrance. Because if it was not there and all you had was like patchouli and labdanum, it would just be like this super dark, kind of serious type of a smell. And so what the vanilla, cinnamon, and caramel does, it just helps to soften it up, smooth it out, and add some life and color, making it warm, cozy, and inviting, okay? And so I wouldn't say it's like super like gourmandy, something like a Lomal elixir or like an absolute aphrodisiac, but it just has enough gourmand qualities to make it cozy, warm, and inviting. Okay, it's just kind of like say, hey, come here. Okay, this is a come here type of a fragrance. Like the person smelling is gonna want to come here. Okay, and so very, very nice. And so like I said, this is gonna be something you want to wear when you are wearing all black. Black jacket, black boots, or just going to, if you are going to take this to a date, you probably not going to put on some type of like blazer, some type of sports coat. Yeah, okay. And so yes, this is going to smell more like fall and winter, but I do think you can still wear this year round if you want to. But you are going to have to dial it down as far as sprays, maybe 2 sprays, and you're going to be solid. Okay. As far as the passion fruit, again, I would have to spray this on again. But I did not get passion fruit in the opening. It was not a passion fruit dominant scent. I did get the rum, got the patchouli. Like the notes that stick out to me are rum, patchouli, cinnamon, vanilla, caramel, a little bit of labdanum to give it like a smoky touch. And also I want to say I do pick up on the ambergris in the air. So there is a little bit of this Creed vibe because Creed is known for the ambergris. I do not get it up close, but in the air, it does have a little bit of that Creed vibe just to give you some extra luxuriousness, a little extra freshness to it to help even out all that depth and darkness, okay? And so, all in all, what do I think? Well, I do find this to be a mixture of fragrances that I already own, such as Hobdon, Carlisle, and Side Effect, which I have back there. And so it is, I don't want to say it's more of the same, but I am very happy with Carlisle's Side Effect, and Hobdon's pretty cool. And so this is just like another rendition, like another like installment to that Middle Eastern Parfum de Marly type of vibe, okay? And so, like again, if they had a Hobdon exclusive or a Carlisle exclusive, like another add on to that, which I really do enjoy that Middle Eastern sexy bad boy vibe. Yeah, okay? And also I want to say that as far as quality, this is, yes, it is higher quality than Parfums de Marly. I will say that. And so even with something like Carlisle and Hobdon, these are amazing smelling fragrances. But if we're going to be honest, Tony Iommi is just a much louder fragrance and smoother. And the ingredients do feel just a bit more luxurious, okay? Like it just smells, and the price tag shows, like it's a lot more expensive. This is the most expensive fragrance that I have to buy. Tony Iommi is the most expensive fragrance that I own, and it definitely conveys that in the quality. It is a higher quality. Like I said, there's a little bit of Side Effect, and so Initio, in my opinion, is higher quality than Parfums de Marly, and so I would say it's in that Initio quality range, okay? Just with that Middle Eastern Parfum de Marly flavor to it, okay? And so, again, I think this is gonna last around 12 hours. Very, very sexy. So hopefully this first impression gave you an idea as to what to expect. I did not really get a tropical vibe, like I said, but so yeah. And so out of a 10, what am I going to give this? As of right now, I'm going to give it a 9.5. For first impressions, I think that's really great because I'm not able to pick up on everything on first impressions. The second, third time, fourth time me wearing this, I am going to pick on more nuances. And so this could go on to become a 10, okay? Like I do think it's going to be like that. Perfect bad boy, seductive date night type of fragrance. This is the type of fragrance you're definitely going to wear with a woman. This is not something you wear to the office, to the gym. Definitely not to the gym, okay? Like, no. There's nothing about this that's casual. This is 100% special moment, date night. You're on a date night. You're on a wild, savage, seductive date night with your dream girl. You do not wear this with just another girl from Tinder, okay? Like, she has to be your dream girl, okay? And you really want to seduce the crap out of her, okay? Like, this says I am a 10 on a date with a woman who's a 10, and I'm gonna seduce the shit out of you tonight. Like, tonight I'm gonna bend you over and give it to you hard. Okay, like again, you're a 10 on a date with a 10 with a woman who's your dream girl, and you know that shit's gonna happen tonight, and you want something that is gonna do that. Okay, so this along with like side effect as far as like sexy, bad boy, seductive, again, Carlisle Hobdon, like yes, okay. It could even be more higher quality than side effect. Like you're gonna have to test that one out, okay? But just keep that in mind. I don't want to make this video too long. So, am I happy with this fragrance? Blind buy 100 milliliter, over $300 fragrance. Fuck yeah, I'm happy with this fragrance, okay? Only needing 2 sprays in order to get a good amount. Yeah, this fragrance is gonna last a long, long time, okay? So I'm very, very happy. I know I'm gonna be very happy wearing this fragrance to dates, to sexy nights, even at home. You could use this as a bedroom fragrance at home while making love, like absolutely. And so those are the occasions where I see you wearing this. Okay, so you will make a lot of fun, sexy memories with this fragrance. Okay, this is gonna be a very special fragrance. I definitely recommend checking out this fragrance. I do not know what DeFi smells like, but this one is definitely, I would recommend it. Get yourself a sample. Don't blind buy it like me, but get yourself a sample. If that Middle Eastern parfum, the Marley vibe sounds cool to you. Something else I forgot too is that I do pick up on slight raisin smell. Like I don't know what's causing that raisin vibe, but I do kind of get that along with the vanilla, cinnamon, and caramel. But anyways, if all that sounds cool to you, then definitely check out Tony Iommi's Monkey Special from Xerjoff, right? You won't be disappointed, right? Alright guys, so I want to continue elaborating on everything that I said so far, some extra thoughts. When it comes to these first impressions, there's so much that is going on in my mind. I can't like think of everything all at once, and so I just need to add on this extra video to share some things. And so I just want to take the time to really emphasize the fact that this fragrance is 100% a statement maker. Okay, this is a very bold, authoritative, like alpha male in the fucking room type. Like an alpha male just walked in the fucking room, look at me type of a fragrance. Okay, and so like I said, this is gonna be for a wild, sexy, seductive date night. And so suppose you are taking your girl to a restaurant. This is a type of fragrance where everybody's gonna be looking at you as you walk by. Okay, and so what I really want to say here is that you're gonna need a lot of audacity and boldness and confidence and authority in order to really rock this fragrance. Okay, like this is not the fragrance that I would recommend for a guy who is shy. I would not recommend this to a guy who is socially awkward. Okay, and so for one, it's very bold and loud and statement making. Okay, that's one thing. Like the projection to this is just boom. Okay, like imagine just kicking a door open. Okay, it is that bold of a statement maker, and at the same time, it has such a depth, a sexuality to it, like this sensuality, like I said, like BDSM, like it has so much of that going on that you better have a whole lot of sexual confidence. Like one thing's to have confidence, another thing's to have like sexual confidence. I'm talking like male stripper level of sexual confidence. Okay, and so if you are like on the shy side, which is fine, like okay, like I used to be shy, I still am a little bit shy, like that's fine, okay, but like you're gonna like it's gonna require a lot of like personal growth in order to really step into this fragrance. Okay, but if you are that guy who you already are bold, authoritative, and just all your sexuality just out in the open, if you do have that, if you can like if you have strong eye contact and you can look a woman dead in the eyes and say, you and I are gonna get it on tonight, like if you have that going on for you, then yes, you could put Tony Iommi on. Okay, but again, if you're just like if you can't hold and maintain eye contact, I would not say that Tony Iommi is for you as of now. Okay, you can work on it, you can build yourself up. Like I said, this is a guy who's a 10 on a date with a 10 with his dream girl. Okay, and so you are gonna have to be ready for a lot of attention. Because like this is not the type of fragrance where you put it on, people just like walk past you and like don't like blink at you. Okay, like oh, that's just another fragrance you probably bought at Macy's. No. This is like if you wear this fragrance, people know you know about your fragrances. Like this smells like a guy who knows shit about fragrances. Okay, like you're in the fragrance community and you only buy the best fragrances available. Like that is what this is screaming like, okay? This is a very intentional type of a fragrance, and you will get looked at. It is loud, it is proud, it is sexual, it is dirty, it is sexy, it is seductive, it is bad boy, it is criminal, it is Middle Eastern, exotic, something totally different. At the same time, it is warm and cozy and inviting. Like, there's just so much going on in this fragrance that you better have the balls to own this fragrance, okay? Again, and it has an expensive price tag, okay? I paid about $300, close to $320, and so you need to be 100% confident when you are wearing this fragrance. At least sample it, make sure this works for you, okay? And so, yeah, like I said, you're gonna have you have to have a lot of high self-esteem. And if you are like a successful guy, or at least you're a muscular guy, or you're a guy who is 6 foot taller or taller, you can pull this fragrance on. I'm not saying that if you're 5'8", you cannot pull this fragrance on, but at least be 5'8" with a lot of muscle and a lot of like with a beard, because this is just like ultra masculine. Okay, this is ultra masculine. So you can be 5'8", but you gotta have muscles, a beard, and like 6 figures in your bank account. Okay. A lot of authority, knowing you're gonna seduce that woman tonight, okay? Like this is for when you know for a fact she's gonna come over, okay? This is not like hopefully she comes over, hopefully she likes me. No. This is like, I know you're coming over, okay? Like you and I both know what's going on. You're gonna come over. We're gonna have like the wildest, like just the most passionate, savage, rough sex we have ever had, okay? And so, yeah, hopefully I made that very clear, okay? You're gonna need to have some balls with this fragrance, okay? I'm not saying this to be rude. I am saying this so that you don't make a wrong purchase, okay? You need to be happy with the purchases you make. If you're gonna spend $300 on a fragrance or more, it needs to fit your personality, it needs to fit your height, it needs to fit your vibe. Because even if you are shy, it's just, you'll do a lot better wearing a fragrance that's not so loud and proud, okay? It's not always about wearing the sexiest fragrance. It's not always about wearing the most dominant alpha male fragrance. Like, if you're on the shy side, it's just like wearing an alpha male dominant fragrance is gonna be so off that it's just gonna, people are gonna kind of make fun of you, okay? So you'd be better off wearing something like a Blue de Chanel. Like, people will give you more credit. A woman will respect you more, okay? And so, yeah, okay? This is a guy who knows how to carry a conversation. He knows how to walk through a room. He knows how to carry attention. People look at him and he's completely comfortable with it. He's talking to everybody, social. He definitely knows how to carry the conversation with the woman. He knows how to seduce. He knows how to transition the conversation. He knows how to close the conversation, how to bring her back home, how to give it to her. Like, this is a very experienced man in seduction, very experienced in the bedroom, okay? Like, you gotta have that experience, that confidence that comes with experience, okay? And so that is how I would describe this fragrance, right? There's gonna be more that's gonna be going on in my mind, because this is the kind of fragrance that as you smell it more and more, there's gonna be more and more thoughts coming, but I don't want to drag this video on too long, but I just really need to make that point, that message here, okay? And so Tony Iommi is not for the faint of heart, it's not for the shy guys, it's for the dominant alpha males, ultra masculine, okay? Sexual, seductive, sexy, savage, bad boy with a Middle Eastern flair, okay? So, hopefully you found that video to be helpful. Thank you again for watching the very long video. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in a future video. Deuces.